Hello dear chess friends, we continue to solve puzzles on chess.com. It's pretty difficult to solve puzzles here because you quickly reach your level and then struggle to improve, but we shall try to be relaxed. I already started the first puzzle here. Black is trying to promote here, but we also have our promotion threat with this pawn on a6. Black cannot promote immediately, so we shall try to move our pawn as a first move. Okay, this was expected from the black. If we take black retakes with a promotion, so maybe we are not going to take. Maybe we can just promote, and if black promotes, we take it along the diagonal, and if black takes our rook, then will be maybe complicated, but I'm not sure, but I'm not going to take the rook. It seems better for me to just promote my pawn to the queen. Okay, this was expected. And now how can I stop the pawn for promotion? So of course I shall lose the queen here. I can also, maybe I can check first here. Okay, maybe I can check first here, and if the king moves here, I am going to recheck and then taking the pawn, and if he goes here, okay, I again recheck and attacking also the pawn on h2. So the best is to check on g8 here. Okay, we move on. So to the next puzzle. We have, of course, threats with the queen, and also our knight and the bishop are pretty close here. So we are threatening to mate here, but it's not an obvious. Now white is threatening to take our queen with this knight here. So we need to find a way how to deliver a mate here. I'm thinking on this move, because we are giving check. We are giving check, so white cannot take the queen immediately. Also, white cannot take with the pawn on g2 because it is pinned. So this seems like a good move to me. Okay, I am not sure that this achieves anything. White can take with the knight. Also, if white escape with the king to h1, I still have nothing. So I'm going to with this move here. Okay, and that was correct. Actually, yes, this is now. Okay, now what to do now? I cannot mate here. This is first rank is pretty well protected here. I cannot go with the queen on h2, and it is protected with the knight here. My bishop is now pretty much useless. So I guess that I shall simply take the rook here, not going to the immediate mate, but taking the rook here. So let's do this. Okay, not correct. Of course, we shall retry this puzzle. So what to do here? Okay, if we sacrifice the queen, okay, I'm not sure. We can also take the rook here. I didn't see this before, but this is not an option here. There is something better here. So what can we do here? Okay, let's take a hint with the queen. I shall try some options. Can we take here? No. Can we go here? No. So okay, we can we cannot move here. It's protected with the. Can we? It's maybe better to take with the queen here. Yes, it is. Okay, it was a tricky, just details here. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Okay. So black has no immediate threats. We have some threats because our bishop is covering this diagonal here, and so but black is now protecting this e7 square here. So what can we do here? What can we do? Okay, maybe we can go with check here, taking the pawn, and black king can escape only to d7. Okay, and we can then also take here, but probably not the best move. I shall try this. Yes, it was as expected. And okay, not sure what to do, but maybe not going for immediate mate. Maybe we can do something like this, giving a check and then taking the bishop here. This seems pretty much good to me, because of course we give check, but black can escape again to e8, so we achieve nothing. I shall try this option with double attack to the king and to the bishop here. Okay, and I shall now take the bishop even with the check, and I can further take the knight here. But I cannot immediately deliver a mate, so I shall take the bishop. Okay, that was correct. So let's move on. Okay. So we have a fork here attacking the rooks and the queen, but maybe not immediately, because okay, because black has also these strong rooks here. So if I go immediately, black can go with the queen to e7, for example, and it seems lost for me. So I shall take the rook here first. Okay, no. So what else? Let's try to fork first. And that was actually correct. Okay, I need to be more careful with this kind of positions. Okay. So I shall now first take the rook, and then take the queen here. Okay, let's move on. Okay. We have some attacks along this diagonal here. Of course, we also need to move our pawn, and also our queen is now attacked. Okay, what can we do next? Maybe we can immediately deliver a mate on the bank rank here. So, okay, maybe yes, maybe no. Knight will be able to protect here. Okay, but after that we can simply take queen takes queen here, if not delivering a mate. Actually, this seems now good to me, because if I take the knight here, black can take with the pawn, and there is no back rank mate anymore. So I'm going simply to check on d8 here, and I cannot now mate. Also, this doesn't help. I am going to be satisfied with taking the queen here. Okay, let's move on. Again, our queen is attacked. This is a common theme here. Okay. Of course, I can take with the rook here, but let's be careful first. Let's be careful. White can go here, threatening to mate on g7. And if I prevent with this move with the rook, white can push the pawn. So I think that we need to go for the mate here, not just taking the knight, but maybe we can take the knight first and then going to check. Oh, here. Yes, if queen goes to f7, it will no longer protect this this pawn here, and we take the knight first. So maybe moving the maybe moving the queen here is also not bad. Now white rook on g2 is pinned, and going here, going here, of course white can go with the rook back to the g1. So I'm not completely sure. This looks good too. Okay, and also we can then also take and check here on g2. So maybe not going for the knight here, because this rook is also controlling this second rank here. Of course I cannot check here, queen will take. I cannot check, it is covered. If I take here, I also have nothing. So I shall be brave and try to go here with the queen, and that was correct. Okay, so let's move, and it is made in several moves. Yes, okay, not easy to see, but it is a mate. So let's move on. So okay, this is pretty much difficult. Still many pieces on the board, although it seems like an end game already. So what if I sacrifice the rook here? Black will take with the knight on h7. And what can I do with our knights here? I can go here, but I attack nothing. But I'm now threatening some more. I have some more mating nets here. This is nothing. Black can take. this achieves nothing. Black can take with the knight, and this attacks the rook, but nothing more. So black will take, we retake, but black then again take with the queen, with the king, and we have nothing, I guess, here. Okay, I am still not sure here, but I am going with the knight on d7 here, as expected. Difficult to solve. Okay, can we still go here with the rook? No. Let's take a hint. It's indeed the rook. Maybe here. Maybe here. Yeah, I didn't see. It seems pretty much now obvious. We are covered with the knight. Black can go only to d8. Okay, let's try. Yes. And what can we do now? Okay, we can again taking the pawn, and black can go only to e8. Okay, it's interesting. How can we now? Oh, we can check again and then take the knight. This is some kind of desperado position, so okay, let's do this. Yes. Okay. Rook on 7th, taking everything. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Okay, this is pretty much some opening trap here. What can we do here actually? Weak is of course this diagonal here, but just checking with the bishop, I see nothing from this actually. Everything else seems protected, so what can we do here? Okay, I see now. We take the knight, and when black retakes, we are giving a check with the queen on d5, attacking both the king and the knight here on e4. So let's take it, and now this is a fork check and attacking unprotected knight here. Okay, this will not protect from taking the knight. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. Okay, black has some real threats here. but we still have a queen here on gf1. This is dangerous, this is dangerous, and also this is very dangerous. This is actually a mate. This is actually a mate. We cannot. This is threatening mate in 1. Okay, so what we are going to do here? What we are going to do here? I'm thinking about the check here, but shall I go maybe with the queen? Yes, black can escape. We are covered with the bishop and black can escape only to e6. Okay. I cannot see a better move here, so I shall try this. Okay. And now I need to be careful. We need to be careful. I was even thinking about exchanging queens. But we have nothing, we are pretty much in equal position after that. So if we check here, I shall try to check here. We still cannot do nothing with other pieces like rook and the bishop here, so checking here is good. And now let's be careful. Okay. Okay, now. Okay, now our rook can be activated here. And the bishop is pinned, so checking with this rook seems now very good. And that was correct. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. So I need my queen here, but I cannot move it here. My knight is an obstacle. So what can we do also here? Okay. Sacrificing the queen or the rook from e1, sorry, here. Seems nothing in this position. What can I do also here? If I take the pawn, black will retake with the check, so this seems nothing to me now. I'm not sure, maybe I'm going with the bishop on h6 first. I am covering potential checkmate on g7. I'm also attacking the rook here. So this could be good in this position actually. Let's move it. Okay, wrong. So let's try something with the knight. No. Maybe here. No. Okay, let's take a hint. Indeed, with the queen. So what with the queen? This is not obvious at all to me. Okay. No. Sacrificing. Yes, indeed. It was suspicious to me, but I didn't see a continuation here. So, okay, I can now check here. Yes. And checkmate. Wow, nice, really nice. Really nice. I didn't see before. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. It seems that we cannot move this knight because of the attack on our queen, but I'm not sure that we cannot do this because we can maybe sacrificing the bishop first and then checking with the knight on e5. Here black can take only with the king or escape with the king to d7. In both cases we are checking from e5. So let's do this. Yes, we now check as planned, or maybe not. Maybe not here. Because black knight from c6 can take, maybe even here. maybe even here, and then we can at least take the bishop. So okay, there are no other pieces to attack for the mate, so I shall simply take the bishop here. Okay, let's move on. So what can we do here? At first glance we have a fork here. So this is our first candidate move. Let's take a closer look here. Of course, our bishop is attacked. But after check, we are still in advantage, it seems. Also, this knight is attacked by the bishop, so seems good to move it. This is now losing a queen. This is interesting, but black can retake with the queen, and I have no obvious attack after that. So I shall go for the fork here first. Okay, I cannot do this. So my king is in check, but if I move the king, I'm going to lose a bishop immediately. So what can we do here? Okay, this is now really interesting. I can go here with the knight, but I'm again losing the bishop, and I have nothing after that. Wow, interesting position actually. Okay, can I do something else? But also, yes, I'm losing a bishop. So I'm not sure at all what to do here. Can I sacrifice the queen somehow? Yes, I'm attacking also I'm attacking the queen with my bishop also here. I am attacking black's queen here. So this is okay, it seems. Yes, it was actually, and taking the queen is also a fork on two rooks here. So that was it. So thank you for watching. As you see, it was difficult. I am still around 1700 rating, so let's hope to move to 1800 at least next year, if not this year. Okay, see you soon.